Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Looking at our current surface analysis today, you can see this very robust system that's currently in the Central Plains. It's very quickly moving into our area. The rain is now knocking on our doorstep. Going to be seeing rainy conditions today. Scattered showers in nature throughout the early afternoon and then becoming pretty consistent and persistent with the rain showers moving into the evening and lasting till just after midnight. We are also going to be seeing some chances of thunderstorms later tonight once this cold front moves through the area. And our main weather threat for today is going to be very high winds with wind gusts up to 50 to 60 miles per hour expected for our area. Now looking at our upper level winds today, at 1,000 feet, we have winds coming out of the east at 24 knots, increasing up to 68 knots at 25,000 feet coming out of the west. And our freezing level today is 5,000 feet. Now looking at our visible satellite imagery, not much to show, just very cloudy conditions right now. I'm going to be seeing cloudy conditions throughout the day. Taking a look at our current radar imagery, you can see the rain just starting to reach our area. Those blue colors, again, mainly just drizzle or low clouds, so this green with the rain is just starting to approach the Wallops region. And now taking a look at our reflectivity over the next 24 hours for our area. Going to be seeing showers over the next couple hours and then could be seeing some brief periods of dry spells as those become a little more scattered later later this morning into the early afternoon. As we pick back up on the later portion of this afternoon into the evening, we'll see pretty consistent rain in the area. And as this last part of the system moves through, this very strong line will move through later this evening, beginning around 8 p.m. or so at the earliest, moving through just past midnight Wednesday morning. That's when we're going to be seeing our highest wind gusts and our chances for lightning, along with those periods of heavier rain. So that is going to be the worst of the storm again overnight tonight around 8 p.m. to just after midnight will be the worst of it. After that, we'll see some clearing, decreasing cloudiness as well. Could see a stray shower after that moves through until about 8 a.m. But other than that, going to be staying mainly dry once that last part of the system moves through just after midnight. And now picking back up with our long-term forecast model starting on Wednesday morning. Again, once the bulk of that system moves through and then those remnant showers clear out, going to be staying dry in the area for the next several days. Winds are going to still remain high on Wednesday, but as we move into Thursday, they'll settle down a bit. We'll see a bit more of a mild day for us on Thursday. As we move into Friday, however, we'll see a pretty similar system to what we are going to see today move through. We will be seeing a little bit less rain and hopefully some lower winds as well. Winds aren't looking to be quite as bad, but still going to be very windy Friday into Saturday. So another system for us to watch out for after we move through today. There will be a chance of those high winds and rain Friday into Saturday morning as well. And then we're going to be seeing some cold temperatures enter our area as we move into Sunday. Going to be staying dry, however, as we move into Monday of next week too. And now looking at our 24-hour weather risk chart today, a lot of color on the board today. Today is a day that you definitely want to be weather aware, be aware of any watches or warnings coming to your area, and know that there are going to be some very high wind gusts today. We are on the brink of being in a wind advisory right now. Winds are gusting up just below 25 knots, so expect to be in a wind advisory for our area shortly. We'll see those winds rapidly increase as we move into the afternoon and evening, gusting all the way up to about 53 knots this evening. Could even see some areas that see some higher gusts than that. 53 knots is roughly 60 miles per hour, so these are no joke winds that can definitely down some trees and power lines. So definitely want to be aware of any power outages that you might experience or any sort of commute times, definitely being weather aware on the road. And now also looking at our precipitation, again, the rain just starting to move into our area. Going to see those rain showers continue mainly for the next few hours. Could see on and off this early afternoon, and then going to be persistent as we move into the evening hours. Chances of thunderstorms as well in the evening hours to just overnight into Wednesday morning, early in the morning. Those showers are then going to move out with just a chance remaining of a stray shower early Wednesday morning, right around when the sun comes up. We are going to be seeing partly cloudy conditions around 8 a.m. on Wednesday, but still very windy conditions. We'll see the winds have dropped off from 53 knots as our gusts to about 37 knots, but that is still very windy conditions for us on Wednesday morning. And our tides for today are about 1.5 feet above normal. We aren't expecting any sort of crazy flooding in our area at Wallops from this system. If anything, just some nuisance flooding. Could see a little bit of flooding in some lower lying areas, some ditches or lower lying parts of the roadways, but nothing too crazy, especially in terms of coastal flooding. That's going to be mainly in the Chesapeake Bay and mainly the more northern portions of the Chesapeake Bay relative to our area. And now looking at our 7-day forecast, we're going to be seeing blustery and rainy conditions. Blustery is just another word for prolonged, very windy conditions. That's what we're going to be seeing for most of the day today. Our high today is going to be 58 degrees. That's going to actually come later this evening, just before midnight. As we move into Wednesday, we'll see a lot of clearing in terms of our sky conditions, going to be becoming partly cloudy. Still very windy on Wednesday with those winds starting to decrease throughout the day. High of 52 on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be a much more mild day for us, mostly sunny with a high of 54. So that'll be a nice reprieve from this weather that we are going to be seeing today into tomorrow. But then as we move into Friday, we'll see another round of a chance of some showers in the evening, windy conditions as well. Maybe not quite as windy as what we're going to be seeing today, but windy conditions nonetheless. And definitely the next system that we're going to be keeping an eye on once this system moves through today. Moving into this weekend, Saturday, after those remnant showers from the Friday system move through, going to be seeing partly cloudy conditions with a high of 54 degrees. Then we're going to be seeing a pretty strong cold front move through that's going to drop down our temperatures for Sunday into Monday. Lows are going to drop down into the 20s with highs expected only in the low to mid 40s. That's going to conclude our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We will be back again tomorrow at 8:15 and at 10 a.m. Be safe out there today.